We all know and we all speak about the fact that climate change is the decisive challenge of our time. And we are close to running out of time to avoid an irreversible descent. And we at UN and UNECE, which is one of the 5 regional commissions, know this very well and are well aware. Thus, despite political pressures and also economic challenges and uncertainties, we have to act decisively. We have to, both when it comes to adaptation and mitigation. And this requires certain important key things. First, it's political will, effective partnerships, but also to scale up financing. And we see all 3 elements clearly present in Central Asia and including today here. First, the fact that all leaders are here convened by the esteemed President of Uzbekistan show that there is political will and there is commitment to address climate change, facing the hard reality that are in Central Asia, a region that witnessed the Aral Sea disaster and that sees the glaciers disappearing. Second, the unique partnership with the European Union has the potential to be a game changer, and your personal leadership, Madam and Mr. President, is really crucial in this process. Third, the strong focus on multilateral development banks, and EBRD, EIB in particular, will facilitate smart green financing the region really needs. From the UN side, we, as long-standing partners of the Central Asian governments, are ready to make our contribution to this collective effort through norms, standards, for policies, conventions, and accompanying these efforts that we need to do together. Now, looking at the discussion and priorities of today, there is one very clear message that I would like to convey about priorities. Yes, connectivity is a top priority. Yes, infrastructure development is a top priority. Economic growth and jobs is a top priority. But all this have to go hand in hand with strong, smart, economically viable climate action. And at UNECE, we strongly believe that this is possible and it's achievable. I will give just a few examples. Let me first speak about transport, a key source of greenhouse gas emissions and a top priority for the region, which is positioning itself as a key transition hub. In 2024, the members of UN under the UNECE convened platform, together also with the support of the EU, adopted the UN's first decarbonization strategy for inland transport. At the same time, the presidents of the 5 Central Asian countries and Azerbaijan within the SPECA format adopted a roadmap to develop and digitize the Trans-Caspian corridor, also positioned as a green corridor. The aim is to bring these efforts together, also in partnership with Team Europe, so that any investment in rail, road and multimodal hubs, any equipment upgrade simultaneously reduces the time of transit, but also emission. We have similar data on energy. The latest report on modeling a resilient and integrated energy system for Central Asia shows that energy self-sufficiency of Central Asia countries will improve dramatically if the region is fully interconnected again. The most ambitious scenario provides for annual saving only in electricity for up to $1.4 billion by 2050, which is really a substantial amount for decarbonization efforts. Many of you spoke about the key role or the crucial role that water plays. And in this case, transboundary cooperation is really essential. Makes adaptation more effective and efficient, helps save water, optimize use of hydro energy, and make economies stronger and cities safer. The UNECE Water Convention, which with very strong support from the European Union, has been helping countries and basins across the world, including in Central Asia, through national water dialogues for more than 15 years, in transboundary cooperation in climate change adaptation, for developing guidance, exchange experience, and acting on the ground. My final point. I would like to underline that response to climate change will require a whole of the society approach. Here, the voices of citizens and civil society, as well as local communities and cities that we just heard from my esteemed colleague from UN Habitat, really have a key role to play. UNECE is privileged to host the Aarhus Convention, which empowers the public to participate in environmental decision-making and access information and justice in environmental matters. And I'm really delighted to announce that Uzbekistan has recently acceded to the Aarhus Convention, making all 5 Central Asian nations party to these important treaties. This builds, in fact, on other areas in which Uzbekistan has been leading in the region and beyond. And we welcome the development of a Central Asian Green Development Concept proposed by Uzbekistan and are looking forward to supporting countries in its implementation. And finally, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the President of Uzbekistan for hosting this important event. Your leadership is truly a show of the commitment to addressing climate change and deeply appreciated and set a strong example not only for the region but also globally. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Madam Under-Secretary General, for sharing with us such a precise vision on how to address the climate challenges. And now it is my pleasure to give the floor to the President of the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development, Adil Renaud Basso.